So today we have the superstar himself. He's been missing for a bit, but he's here now. He's going to share with us his experience so far with playing in the Div 2. For those who are joining us for the first time, this is my brother Ngoci Omollo.
I am Ngoci Omollo.
Yes. And yeah,
And we are L4B.
And we are L4B.
As you guys have heard, my name is Ngoci Omollo, striker, 23 years old, currently playing in Kangemi All Stars Division 2. And yeah, it has been a hell of a ride. Let's just say a roller coaster of emotions. And I'd say so far, I'd call it a character building season. The reason I say that is last year when I joined the team, I was playing every game from September to December. I was playing every game, starting every game. Let me put it like that. Starting every game, playing every game, scoring lots of goals. In that time, pre-season and now the first league game of the season, those were, I played 18 games in total during that time, scored 12 goals, gave 1 assist. So I was flying. And then January, our team got a new coach. And now I'm not playing.
You've talked about the new coach.
Yeah.
So how is it actually for those guys who are transitioning? Because even players abroad have the same issues. You're playing really well, you're playing, as you said, and then a new coach comes in and just you're on the bench. How is it? How did you react? And briefly, what would you tell aspiring footballers?
It's tough. It's definitely tough because sometimes it's hard. You're not able to understand why exactly you're not playing, because as I said, I was scoring goals, which as a striker is the most important thing. So at first, I don't think my reaction was the best. It was a bit negative at first because it was like I was playing before, I was scoring goals. How is it now? I'm just out of the team completely, and it was a situation where, you have to really just pull it together and be professional. You have to still find it in yourself to go to training every day with the right attitude. You have to find it in yourself to go for the matches like with the right attitude. And you're always going with those matches, still telling yourself, even if I didn't come on last game, today I might come on. You always have to go with that belief that I might come on today. You can't let it start to enter your head that, now I'll never play. Because what will happen is now the day you finally get into the field, you'll be off. So it's about keeping your head up. And one thing that one of the experienced players told me is being on the bench doesn't mean you're a bad player. Just tell me keep your head up and just focus, knowing that you still have the same quality, the same way you are scoring goals before. When you're given a chance, you'll score goals, and if you go to another team, you'll score goals. You always have to think like that.
But we'll also now touch a bit on Div 2, the team you're playing for, Kangemi All Stars. What is the training like?
It depends. If the game is on Sunday, then we'll train Tuesday to Friday or to Saturday, depending on when our game is. But basically, just put it in your head, it's a week of training. Then the game over the weekend. The first 3 days of training are intense. Very intense. It's more about physical fitness and finishing and 11-11. That's mostly what you cover in those first few days. Then now the last 2 days of training is now when we start looking towards the game, really. And now you start thinking about the game you're approaching over the weekend. So my blog is actually the diary of a promising footballer, where I use my experiences basically to relate to real life problems. And that's one of the ways actually I'd say I deal with what I'm going through. It's realizing that I can share this with someone, getting it off my chest, as well as sharing it with people and getting to see that other people are actually going through similar things, maybe not in football, but even just in life. The people who are working every day, going to work every day, and maybe not getting the pay they deserve or the project they want to work on or the promotion. The promotion that they want. So it's not just football where you can work and not get that goal you expect to get at the end of it, which for us is playing over the weekend.
How do players actually keep sharp, playing over the weekend?
It depends. For some teams, there's some teams that play a lot of friendlies, just the team itself. So maybe the coach will give you a few minutes in friendlies. But for us, because of the schedule of Div 2 so far this season and the intensity of our training, it's been possible. to have friendlies. So it's just been me and myself looking to get some extra training or extra friendlies that I can get just to keep that much fitness.
Get you. And now, as a young player, Div 2 is not a bad place to be at. What are you hoping for now going forward? You have a few games left for the season. You guys are now still first or second?
Fast.
You guys are still first. Kudos. Well in, well in. You have a role to play in that, by the way.
I scored the first goal for us in the season. First goal.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as we wrap up, what are you hoping to achieve with the next few games? What is it looking like for the promising footballer, for N10, Ngoci Omollo, super striker? You know, hey,
Yeah.
all those. What are you hoping to do to achieve these last few? No.
First of all, just being part of a promotion campaign. This is my first ever time actually being in a team where, as you said, I've been in Div 2 for the last 2 years, and it's the first time I'm in a promotion campaign. Like, we're actually challenging for the title, and we're looking forward to playoffs. So just being part of that already is one of my targets, keeping it up, and pushing at least to get a few minutes in these last 8 games of the season. And I'm looking to actually just finish strong, set myself up for next season,
Nice.
wherever that may be.
I've actually thought about it. This has taught you to be more of a team player.
Yeah.
Because before you were playing, but you weren't anywhere close to promotion
at all. I was actually in a relegation.
Yeah.
Last season I was in a relegation battle.
But you were playing.
But I was playing every game.
But here now you're not playing every game.
But I mean,
yeah.
So
this is really good. We have to touch on that next time.
Yeah. So it's one of those ones where right now every game you're looking and you're like, I want to be part of it now. Like, I want to be part of this. Like, to actually go and be like, guys, I was in, promotion is not something everybody gets to experience, by the way. And it's such a wonderful thing. And
so there's more to it than just playing as a footballer. I mean, you guys want to play, but there's more to it.
There's definitely more to it. Like, there's so much even already this season. Without playing, I've learned what it actually takes to be a champion.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
In terms of
that is it.
In terms of the training we go through, in terms of even how we approach, like us when we're training, we don't actually really think too much about the other team at all. Our mentality is, as we work on what we have to do, we'll go over the weekend and we'll win.
That's what's up.
We train hard, we go and we win. So that mentality, even without getting onto the field, we have that mentality, all of us. And I think that's something that will stick with me now, obviously, for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Any final words as we
depart? I'd just like to tell all young players that your journey is different. Everyone's journey is different, and football indeed it's a roller coaster. Sometimes you're going to be very high and enjoying everything, and there are also going to be lows. And so it's very important to learn how to deal with both of those aspects. Deal with the highs and deal with the lows. If you're only able to deal with the highs, you won't be able to enjoy this journey of playing football. And if you can't deal with the lows as well, it's very difficult.
Achana tuna.
Yeah. So that's my lesson. Start learning how to deal with both the highs and the lows, because you have to know how to deal with both of them. Otherwise, this journey is just not for you, man. It's just not for you.
Good, man. Thank you so much, Brozella, for that. Pull up more, man. But I know you've been busy with the Div 2 and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, we'll share more of these experiences. We're hoping to have different players, different leagues, where they talk about different leagues. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching it to the end. Do check out our other social media platforms at
FOB Love Football.
Do like this video. And as always, support Kenyan football.
Oh,
we are.